Hello, everyone. Welcome back into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. I am so excited to be back. Gotten my groove back in this game, I think. Now, I've opened my mouth, and this is going to be the worst video ever. I believe that I'm posting this on the same day that my terrible Seven Wonders Duel game is happening, so, maybe this will just be terrible. But no, we've learned lots of things. I'm starting to become a little bit more aggressive in. Okay, we're gonna cancel this start because that person's just not. We've learned to be a little bit more aggressive, a little less risky in waiting on routes to really kind of, again, we want to, you gotta know when to not have to be super, super aggressive. But, we're learning to pick our spots here. All right, so, I don't love Portland to Houston with these tickets. I like New York and Miami to St. Louis to Miami. That's pretty great. Probably what we look at doing is, going Nashville, Atlanta into St. Louis, like to the point where I might just straight up with my first two moves just go Nashville to Atlanta, St. Louis to Nashville. Nashville and Atlanta tend to be routes that you see a lot of action on. Ooh, that's interesting. So we're going to go red here. That's really interesting. Green also goes aggressive. Yellow starts out stuff. Okay, red. Okay, red's just like, nah, you guys can keep going. If there is a blue, if this blue stays, I'm gonna take it. Because I think it's just with where my opponents played, it's less likely that someone needs St. Louis to Nashville. Though I am going to grab it with my next turn. Again, we've learned no need to be passive. Let's be aggressive. The only thing that would be against that, and maybe I should have thought about this, is I probably want to go through Chicago. The 3 black would have been nice. But I think getting 3 of something back is not really all that difficult. So green and white is what we're looking for to get into New York. But also at this point, I'm happy with whatever. I guess I should have taken that black, but again, I'm at this point, especially because I played the first 2 turns. I want to draw a little bit of cards. Okay, so yellow is thinking. Okay, yellow takes the black one. A lot of pink available. Okay. Not a great reset for me. Would like it to be my turn. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and be aggressive and grab that. I'm happy to do that. Looks like yellow might be trying to, like yellow and orange. Watching that. So it looks like I'm going to kind of have to battle with green here on all of this, which is fine. Yeah, I don't love that red is also taking green and white. I don't hate it by any means, but I think we just grab one off the top. Yeah, I'd love to get to Miami here, and then if we can connect everything up here, then we don't need to... Again, this is where, in this 1910 expansion, it's like, oh, I gotta go into Miami and out of Miami. It's like, wait, no, we don't! We just need to connect things up. That's it. I would really like to complete this as soon as possible, to be able to draw tickets to see, okay, where do I need to go? Where do I need to prioritize? Like with Miami, do I need to get in Las Vegas? I know Las Vegas to Miami is there. That's that with Red over there. I got to know that. If Boston to Phoenix would be open. Okay, do I need to make sure that I have enough white to get into Phoenix, or was able to get into it another way? So I really would love to complete this as soon as possible, which is why maybe that pair of black was an incorrect play, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. I stand by it. Okay, so this actually is very informative of of where Red is looking at going. So the Las Vegas routes are. Oh shoot! I just had a video of all of these. I know Vegas to Miami is one, and I believe Vegas to New York is another. And hopefully, Red does not have Vegas to New York for that person's sake. That's going to be a bad time. Ooh, I don't like that. Don't love that, because if green is wanting to go there, okay, I'm gonna take blue, and then I'll take white. I don't mind the blue. I mean, if we don't go this way, that's fine. We can connect stuff up down here, but it just okay, I think that, yeah, okay. That's okay, because now what we can do is, I still think connecting up Chicago is something that we want to do, but now we can just kind of snake and connect in this way. Even with yellow, we could do that. So I think that I still want to hook up Chicago, and so I'm going to do that. And then I'm just now looking at connecting up Miami. So blue, I'll need 3 black. Now red seems to be grabbing some black cards. Yeah, this isn't as complicated, and maybe even that was a less complicated route. I think it's really just the Chicago thing that I'm like, I really want to hook up Chicago. Red up here going to Boston kind of signals to me that they have Boston to Phoenix. And maybe we do some destination ticket drawing here. I actually kind of like that plan. Unless there's a blue on board. Okay. I am going to do this. Oh, okay. Well, Pittsburgh to New Orleans is a slam dunk. With how red is positioned, I don't love anything into Los Angeles or Vegas. Because, I mean, had red not been over there, Los Angeles to Atlanta, I think, would have been a great. But we're looking at having to, like, absolutely get El Paso to Los Angeles or go all the way around here. I think the safest option is just take Pittsburgh to New Orleans. We're going to have most of that connected in anyway. So I think that's fine. We can draw a little bit more. I don't think we need to like snap draw more tickets. Don't love that. I really would love that blue. Okay, hey, great. Blue, and I get a black. Okay. I mean, for yellow also isn't the worst thing. It just seems like yellow is a little more popular right now. Yellow is clearly trying to connect up these things. In my opinion, it's clear. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but it seems pretty clear to me of what they're trying to do. Okay, great. I don't mind that. And then I'm going to grab a yellow. I think we're going to go Miami here. And, yeah, I think we do the 2 and the 3 and then save our yellow for Atlanta to New Orleans. I like that plan better. I'm going to be greedy, and I'm going to grab this yellow, and I'll grab the orange. It's a pair. A lot of green on board right now. So next turn, we grab Atlanta to Miami along the blues. Game's really going to tempt me with this red, aren't they? So I have everything that I need to complete the routes that I have right now. So I think I do that. I like just let's complete what we've got, and then draw more rather than we are kind of, because we're all on the East Coast here. It's very plausible that we can get a lot of East Coast routes. The West is still pretty wide open, as well as this middle is pretty wide open. Being into New Orleans is not the worst thing either. Okay, that's fine. I think we grab this next. Like, Denver's still open. Kansas City. Like, there's a lot that's open. Yellow and green are doing some very odd battling right now, in my opinion, where you don't really usually see a bunch of people try to get up in that area. It's interesting to me that yellow is being very aggressive in the destination tickets. It makes me wonder what they have. It's also interesting to me that red has been pretty quiet since grabbing Las Vegas and Los Angeles. So I believe they have Phoenix to Boston and probably New York to Las Vegas, and maybe I don't know. Okay, we're going to grab the 2 orange here. So yeah, like red all of a sudden is now like over here as well. Okay, so red's coming down this way. So I am going to grab Nashville to Raleigh here. Yeah. We're set up well if we need to hit anything. We're in good shape here. Yellow's been drawing a bunch of tickets, but I'm not necessarily convinced that all those tickets are going to turn into something. It's a confusing board presence. Red's clearly got 2 big tickets. Okay, so let's go there. That hooks up all the tickets. There's Pittsburgh to New Orleans. Okay, so we definitely don't have the big ticket things that we've had in the past. But that's okay. We can now we just have to the riskier part of this is we do have to, with both sides there's risk. The riskier part here is that we have to hit tickets that we can actually complete. The risky part with the long, drawn-out routes is what Red's kind of getting into. Is this connecting up these routes is going to be, because they got shut out of this, it looks like Red's trying to go all the way down this way. I wonder if Red was trying to go Raleigh to Nashville to connect everything up, and now has to go like Raleigh to Atlanta, Atlanta to New Orleans, or like route through Pittsburgh, I guess. Just a lot. Red's going to have to do a lot of work here. Omaha to New Orleans, yes. And Kansas City to Boston, I think, is a yes as well. I am going to have to... pink, if I can get 2 pink here, that would be great. Yeah, and then 2 yellow would be ideal. Yeah, this is not going to be that hard. Grabbing 2 tickets and only having to complete 1, 2, 3 more routes of 2, 2, and 1. That's really nice. Really loving that. So happily we'll take that. Ooh, I will happily take a reset here. It's an absolutely horrible reset, but I will take it. So yeah, looking for yellow. I could go like blue pair to go through Montreal. I mean, if we really can't find yellow, that's the direction we're gonna go. Not as worried about Omaha to Kansas City. More worried about the Kansas City, the Kansas City to St. Louis route. Not enough that I want to use my wild on it, but it is something that I'm watching here. Ooh, that is a beautiful reset. Again, horrible for us. Would really love. Hey, look, there's a pink off the top. All right. So I do think I use the pink here. Now that I have the 2 pink, I'm going to use it. Unless there's a yellow on board. If there's a yellow on board, I'm taking that. Red, I think red's in a bad spot. Is my read on the situation. I think red did not got the Las Vegas and Los Angeles to Phoenix, which is a really good start. But then by the time they got all the cards that they needed, was just shut out of everywhere they needed to get to. Because Chicago to New York went fast. And you know, I've talked about this in past videos. There's only so many times that you can get rerouted, and it just you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, so there's my one exception, the yellow, and I do think this might be a situation where with the yellow that I use the wild, because that really just simplifies this, and I really would love the bonus. Okay, so I'm not worried about red. Yellow, I guess I'm kind of worried about, but they're very spread out. Now, they could have, routes on the West Coast and routes on the East Coast, but it seems odd. Usually you want things that are, like, interconnected. Green clearly has, like, Seattle and Calgary they need to hook up. Yeah, I don't have a good read on that. Okay, well, definitely going to pick this up now. Barring that green needs to be into Kansas City and Omaha, because that would be an annoying reroute. Yeah, there's not a real clear path to get back. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna lock this down. It's tempting to go to Boston because again, like that reroute to get into Omaha would be an absolute nightmare. The reroute to Boston into Boston is really not that big of a deal. Oh my goodness. What is what in the world is red doing? I mean, unless they have like I think red has Boston to Phoenix and Las Vegas to New York. That is what I think. Are they going to try to route? This is, oh man, if they pull this off, this is an insane route. Okay, so there's Kansas City to Boston and Omaha to New Orleans. Great. All right, let's draw some more destination tickets. Red, we are going to have to like watch to make sure they don't end the game, but not worried about them in terms of points. Gosh, oh man, this is so tempting. Well, Nashville to New York, definitely. And Sault Ste. Marie to Miami, definitely. Gosh, this is super tempting. But because I've got 2 other viable tickets, because, I mean, I could get, 3 orange. If I had more cards in hand, I would take Las Vegas to Miami. But the fact that I've got 2 viable tickets, one of them being one that I already have, The only trick is that if red grabs Toronto to Pittsburgh, well, I guess that doesn't really matter. I have 3 white. I can just go up Chicago to Toronto. Oh, interesting. So they're going to connect up this way. Oh, this is fascinating. All right, so I just need 2 pairs. So there's a pair, and then I'll just grab something off the top. If I don't have to use the white, I'm not gonna. This route is a journey. Look at this. I don't think that red has any chance, but oh no, cancel. I want to draw that. And then I just draw one off the top. Okay. I think this. Am I worried about these routes being taken? I don't think so. So I probably draw again here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just in case, like, I need something. Chicago to Atlanta, yes. Can I get out to Salt Lake? Like, I realize it's not super far, but it's also far enough. And I don't, like... I'm definitely not going Calgary to Nashville. I don't think I need to push this, because if I keep the one destination that I've already completed, and then complete this destination, I'm at 8 tickets. Versus my opponent's 5 at the most right now. I'm gonna push this. Chicago to Boston, heck yeah. And I can even do Washington to Atlanta here. So, okay. 10 tickets, baby. Can we complete it? Okay, now I'm okay using up my white. And I think at this point what we do is we complete all of this and then just grab stuff to end this game. It's going to take a lot for my opponents to catch up in terms of like the number of tickets. Now, I have a lot of small tickets. A lot of small tickets here. But I have 10 of them. Man, I would really like to not, if all this yellow is here, I would like to not use. I'd like to grab this yellow. Am I going to regret this? It is a 12-point route. Okay, choosing destination tickets. No, this is one of those don't be greedy moments. I feel like I'm in control here. Let's just... No, I can get up to Toronto another way. It's Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto that I need to worry about getting into. That is the more... Because now I can either go this way or this way. Whereas if I don't get into Sault Ste. Marie, now I'm looking at a whole bunch of shenanigans that I can't pull off. Yeah, and you can see how far behind on board I am as well, because I've just been grabbing all these routes of like 1, 2, and 3. But I have 10 tickets. Do I go for more? I kind of want to. But also I'm running out of routes that... I'm running out of routes that could possibly be something that I can get. So I need to probably not. Again, I don't think there's any reason why I push this. So did red just... Like, did red quit? Did red just go offline? I'm not sure. because I think red's having a bad time. Oh no, okay, red's back. All right, I'm rooting for you, red. I don't think there's any way you win this thing, but I'm rooting for you. Okay, now I think we can get away with some drawing, because again, I've got ways to react to what goes on here, and I need to now get to a point where, because like both red and green can go out, and I do want to make sure that I don't like completely screw myself over with wow, I can't believe that red was able to complete that. What a journey. I'm gonna grab some black here. Yeah, we're gonna grab some stuff. Man, a lot of yellow. Okay, red's finally choosing destination tickets. Curious on the Kansas City to St. Louis route. I wonder if that was like we're planning on doing that until we weren't. Gosh, every fiber in my being wants to draw more destination tickets right now. I kind of want to. Okay, with that play now I kind of don't want to. Because that... Now I'm at risk of... Now I've got more risk involved there. All right, let's complete the route. So let's actually get that done. Yeah, because now with 11 cards to 6 trains, green is primed to end this game. And the one thing that is going to hurt me is that I have a lot of trains left. So maybe I do need to even like look at playing of some of the stuff that I have right now, just in case that, just to extract the value from my cards. Because if I just have a bunch of cards sitting in hand, that's not going to help me. Curious what green decides to do here. I think what green is questioning is whether, okay, if I end this game, it's the question I was asked. So, okay, cool, 10 tickets. Do I think this person has actually completed 10 tickets? The one thing that would tell me yes is that I'm very compact. And so now green is trying to decide, well, should I draw more destination tickets? What do I do? I think that it is correct to grab Nashville to Little Rock here and then hope these yellows stick and then maybe try to see if we can grab like Oklahoma City to El Paso in a couple of turns. But I think what I don't want to get stuck with is sitting with a handful of cards at the end. And then I'm sitting here going, man, I wish I would have gotten some value off all that. I probably have the 15-point bonus. I think it's going to have to be a pretty big miracle for somebody to... Well, of course, he's taking the yellow. Well, I'm going to take that too. What do you think about that? So again, I might look to just... play stuff in order to, again, extract the value of my cards. Like, I'm going to grab that here. So, yeah, green is primed to be out. So now the question is, like... So the question is, do I have, like, is the 15-point bonus plus? I mean, I am going to have, like, potentially 4 more tickets, and in like Red's case, I'm gonna have 6 more tickets. I hope to just be able to overwhelm. Curious what green decides to do here. If green just says it's time to be done, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So leaving with 6 trains is not horrible. Anything in double digits is when I start to be like, I don't love that. But this doesn't doesn't scare me here. Ooh, that's a nice route. I am pretty far behind. But I also have a ton of tickets and way more than my opponents. This will be interesting. I think I've done all I can do. Like, I feel good about this. I feel good about not drawing. Okay, well, especially love that they're missing tickets. So Los Angeles to Atlanta, they picked up. Okay, there was Phoenix to Boston, Las Vegas to New York. So I was right on that one. Okay, so Green had San Francisco to Washington. There's Vancouver to Denver. So Green's going to have a really nice score. Chicago to New York, and yeah, so nice score there. All right, so let's see where I'm at. I got to be within 15 points of the leaders. And like you can see where I'm just not going up as quickly as some of the other, big name things. Okay, so I'm within 15 points of Green. Yellow missing out on a route is really helpful to me. Because, yeah, they definitely have some big routes. There it is. So we sneak out a win. Woo! But, I mean, I've talked about this ad nauseum in other videos. But I will say it again. If you were to just say I had 10 tickets and the next person had 6, I think the initial reaction is like, oh, you probably creamed those people. And more often than not, these are like, I'm eking out the victory, hoping that my 15 points is enough. I'm not ahead without the 15-point bonus. So even though I had 5 less tickets, and even in this case, like, they missed a ticket. They lost points on a ticket. And I had 5 more tickets on, and I still, without the 15-point bonus, did not beat that opponent. Now, the 15-point bonus is a part of the game, and that's one thing that can help these smaller routes be more valuable. Is okay, I can gain that 15-point bonus at the end, but still, I think what I've determined in this one is that, you do need the bigger point ones are a little bit more valuable than these little tiny ones, even with the 15-point bonus. So we still got the victory. 10 tickets is awesome. I'm really excited that happened. And I'm also very thankful that for my decision not to go for 11, but maybe someday we will. So hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. And like and comment. You guys have been rocking that. I really appreciate it for a channel that is this new, to be seeing the traction that I'm seeing. I mean, I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I've been blown away by the support. I really appreciate it. So thank you all. I really do appreciate you putting your eyeballs on my videos. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you next time.